What's up guys, Anatoly is here. Today we will speak about coronavirus and I will show examples how some businesses even increase their revenue, get advantages. I'm not sure that anyone can get advantages from coronavirus, but these businesses, these industries can. And the rest of the businesses, they decrease their revenue and yep, I will show all examples. And before shooting this video, I decided to change my polo for this light version. I think that you will not see anymore the previous one version of t-shirt, and stay tuned, the best part is coming. Okay guys, before watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video and click the notification tag, because you will know about new videos on this channel. I promise you, you will get a lot of valuable content here. And follow me on social media. Whenever you watch this video, just follow me, subscribe me, like my content, and it gives me motivation to produce more and more valuable content. I want to start from article that was published in wordstrip.com, and where you can find some examples which industries decrease their revenue and some industries even get more revenue. And on this article you can find the first infographic that shows Google search ad clicks begin to slow. Yeah, I understand why even Amazon stopped their Google Ads advertisement, because we don't know about delivery, about availability and many other things. It's better to reconsider your pay-per-click advertisement. If you have some working campaigns, it's time to rethink them. Okay, we go next. We can see another infographic that conversion rate is decreasing. And yeah, 7 industries will increase volume performance during COVID-19. The first industry, non-profits and charities. Yeah, it's understandable why. It's better to help others, especially in this difficult time. And we can see that a 10% increase in search ad impressions, 23% increase in search ad conversions, and 20% increase in search ad conversion rate. That means these industries get even positive impact. The second, health and medical. I think everyone understands why, because today everyone cares about their health and they want to get some medicine. If we know that we don't have some special medicine that treat this virus, but you can get additional methods like spray, masks and stuff like this. And it's not only this, you can get some advice from professional doctors, experts, and yeah, this industry shows growth. Okay, business management. Yes, understandable why, because we need to handle our businesses in this difficult time, and a lot of people work at home. What you need to do to take care of them, because we can't stop the business, because we need to pay salary, bills and stuff like this. And what does it mean? People want to learn how they need to manage their businesses, and we can see that yeah, demands are growing here. Okay, the next industry, finance. And yeah, we need to know how to take care about our finance. For example, you know, in my life I had 2 times experience when I met difficult situation. The first time it was in 2008 when the world crisis happened. I lost my first business. The second one, it was in 2013 when in Ukraine we got Ukrainian revolution. And you know, today I decided to have the reserve fund, and yep, it helps me. It helps me today, and we don't know how long this crisis will be, but many years I got there around 20%. 20%, it depends on the time. But we can see here that people pay attention to finance industry today a lot. Okay, the next industry, beauty and personal care. Yeah, people want to be beauty today, and yeah, we see here skincare, spa care, beauty and personal care. Perhaps it depends because people are staying at home, and yeah. For me, it's difficult to explain. It's better to ask women. I think they know much better than me. Okay, on-demand media. We see this industry is growing. Greetings, gifts and flowers. Yeah, people want to communicate with others. They send them these gifts, small gifts, greeting cards and flowers. Yeah. And okay, the next 7 industries with mixed per-click performance during COVID-19. Real estate. I understand why. You know, who will think about their apartment to buy new house in that situation? Perhaps if you get only a big discount, that's it. Home improvement, yeah, I think when people are staying at home, they don't want to invite other people to their home because they want to be safety there. Home furniture, yep, it's understandable why. I have a friend, he handles business in furniture sphere. I need to ask him how he can feel in this time. Automotive, yeah, because if we are staying at home, why we need to have cars at that point in time. Retail business, okay, retail, yeah, because it's better to order today in online shop, you know, to get delivery. Jobs and education. You know, I decided not to stop this process in my company because we always try to find some talented people. But on average, of course, it's difficult to find job today because people are staying at home, and you can't invite people to get interview at home. And I think that it's better to use some remote communications, messengers like Skype, Hangouts, and many others. Okay, legal services and okay, we see 7 industries hit the hardest so far. Travel and tourism. Yeah, I know. You know, I had a lot of plans to travel because I usually do it one time in 3 months. But yeah, right now I pay more attention to read books and watch some videos. And yeah, you know, I continue to learn. And yeah, I understand. Bars and restaurants, I know many of them are closed because no one want to go there, or even authority disallowed to keep them open. And yeah, but bars and restaurants can only get delivery, you know, I mean, like to get some online orders. Okay, live entertainment, yep, it's understandable. So especially some sporting events and concerts, and I think artists and sportsmen don't feel good today because they can't show their talent. Yeah, conferences, sports and fitness, building and construction. Yeah, I think you understand all these industries. In industrial and manufacturing, all of them are decreasing a lot. And you know, I want to show another article. It's article about donations because big companies started to donate to help in this difficult time. And here 10 brands that try to help, you know, and the first brand is Pornhub. I'm sorry, I didn't tell this. Yeah, but you know, that's it's not weird because 70% of all searches in Google, they are related with porn. keywords. And Pornhub decided to take care about their models in Italy. I think they have a lot of in Italy because Italian women. And Pornhub decided to give premium account to all Italian people. Yeah, cool. If you stay at home, why not? You can watch this video. Okay, we see that how traffic was growing, and yeah, it's growing even today for this industry. The second brand, Chipotle, and it's online order some Mexican food if you like it, and you can see that people they can't visit any restaurants, they order this food online. Why not? Google, Microsoft, Cisco, Zoom, and Loom, and I can stay here more time because these companies have products to communicate with others, with your remote team, and like Skype, like Google Hangouts, and many others, and they started to provide some premium versions for free, especially to help with education. Yeah, that's great because many students are staying at home, like my 9-year-old son, and that's great if he can learn by Skype or any other platforms, to stay in touch with his class and to get education. And I think that modern education is obsolete, and that's great time to rethink how you can pay more attention with your children at home to show the correct way to get education. The next brand, Box, and Box decided to give 5 GB for free. Yeah, cool. I usually use Google One, but many others alternatives like Box. Yeah, you can get 5 GB for free, for example, to upload some video to send to your friends. Okay, number 5. Italian brand, and it's this big publication where people can read news, and this publication decided to give away 10,000 free ebooks. Yeah, a lot of, and 50,000 free month subscriptions. It's magazines. Yeah, you can read them for free. And Coursera decided something what we need to do. The learning platform Coursera launched a global campaign to assist schools and universities in distance teaching. Yeah, why not? I think if you use this application or software, you can get this premium account for free. Lush and UX Cosmetics decided to allow people to wash their hands in their shops. Why not? It's difficult today to buy this disinfection. Lush, we can read about Lush isn't the only brand that has focused its efforts on washing hands. Louis Vuitton owner recently announced that the company will produce large quantities of hand disinfect gel. Because it's difficult to buy it, it's difficult to find it. That's cool that Louis Vuitton decided to help people in that way. Down Dog apps, you can make yoga at home. For example, I usually even before virus, I usually make some exercising at home because I don't have time to visit gym, I don't have time to run. But when you are at home and you don't have additional energy, you can make some exercises, and I use some applications as well. Okay, and number 10. All these companies signed a pledge to keep Americans' internet connected for the next 16 days, even if people cannot afford to pay. Cool, yeah. That means Verizon, Google, T-Mobile give access for internet for the next 60 days. Cool. Okay, and the third article that I want to discuss with you: brands, especially restaurants, need FAQ pages and Corona pages fast. Yep, you know, you need to take care of about your customers to create this information, FAQ pages and stuff like this, and to tell about some changes in your schedule. Perhaps you change some information about your delivery, and yep, it's better to stay in touch with people, and I think that your customers understand it. Okay, and you know, I have some free tool for you as well. It's my headline quality calculator. You know, right now I'm working with some web developers to improve it, to provide more information. But it's free, you know, it's free. You don't need to pay any money, just use it, check out your headlines, and you know, in this difficult time, I think that everyone needs to provide some information for free. Like I usually provide my valuable information on social media about digital marketing, how you need to do it. I don't ask any money for this, and I decided to provide some quality tools for free. That's it for today. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time. Take care, guys.